Hello to all. It has yet again been a while since I have done one of these. It's not because I'm giving up on it, it's just there's been a lot of, let's call it hoo-ha. It's been a lot of hoo-ha, so let's get into it. So let's kick off with where I left off. Literally the day after I posted my last one, I went up to the northeast with one of my friends. It was really good fun because I've been up to the northeast a lot, but he's not actually ever been. So I was showing him some of my favourite places, and we also went and explored some places that I haven't been before. So that was absolutely awesome. It was fantastic. I had an absolutely lovely time. There will be a video coming for it, but the reason why I haven't done it yet already is the fact that on the way home, unfortunately, I had a seizure. I was in the car, wasn't hurt, anything, like, it was all fine. Well, I say wasn't hurt. So I had a seizure that Monday morning, and I ended up going to A&E because my left shoulder, not my good one, after the operation, my other one, my left shoulder was hurting far more than it normally would after a seizure, like far more. They took an x-ray, everything seemed to be fine. She said it looked a little bit dropped, but it was in place, and I got put in a sling and sent on my way. Woo! When I went and saw the specialist, a couple of days later, just at the fracture clinic, just to double check everything, he was like, oh yeah, this is quite common with epilepsy, everything seems fine, don't worry about your placement, as long as it is in the socket, it's all good. So that left me in a sling for a couple of weeks, and I was in that, which was great fun, and it was really incapacitating because I still haven't got full movement properly left on my right shoulder. And yeah, it was shit. They kept saying, oh yeah, this is really common with epilepsy, because it was just an out and in, and I get that it is common, but the way that it's just thrown like off the cuff, like, oh yeah, this is really common. It's like, yes, but this quite severely impacts my life. But hey ho, you're right, it is just common. I won't lie, for the 2 weeks or so I was in the sling, I was absolutely miserable. I felt like I couldn't do anything. I felt like I was completely stuck, not being able to even get a glass of water or anything like that. And also the very fun times was, I shit myself. Twice. Now this is partly down to two things. I definitely eat gluten and drink beer when I know it upsets my stomach, but if I'm not currently doing anything the next day, I just kind of suck it up. So we'll go with upset stomach from eating and drinking too much gluten, and then not being able to take my trousers and my pants off and getting to the toilet. Leave that up to your imagination. But yeah, it's fucking humiliating having to come down to your parents and be like crying and just like, hey, can you help me clean up, because I've left a mess everywhere and it's all gone to shit. Yeah, great fun. Anyway, along with physically being in pain, once I got out of my sling, my left shoulder for a couple of weeks, just kept popping out and in, and it was incredibly painful whenever it would happen. I could sneeze, I could yawn or stretch or something and not think about it, or catch it wrong, and it was just ridiculously painful, and it was horrible because I never knew what was going to make it happen, as it were. So again, that was just really uncomfortable. And to go along with all this, one of the bigger things, I know on my last video I said that there was I was having a lot more difficulties with my mental health, and that's definitely been some bigger problems there, and I've ended up in the hospital a couple of times, which has been My weight and my body image has been getting to me a lot because I've been trying to find new clothes to fit the chubby. If I don't laugh, I will cry. So I've been trying to find some new clothes, and it's been great fun for the most part, but with not being able to try on stuff in the changing rooms, it's quite difficult buying stuff and then going home and then having the time and the privacy and tears. And I will say, this was a lovely charity shop find, 50p. It's loud, obnoxious, and right up my street. But yes, there's literally nobody that can change my body but me, and that's something that I do definitely need to get on and get working with, because it's not going to change if I don't do anything, but it just feels like an even bigger wall with all the physical stuff going on. Before it was like, oh yeah, am I right? Well, my right's been getting better. It's not there, but it's been getting better. I feel like I need to find something. I'm not sure what, but I mean, it's the uncertainty that's frustrating me, because I have to wait for tests and I'm waiting for results, and I'm doing my physio, and I'm having to make sure I only do what the physio says and I'm not overdoing it, because if I overdo it, I'm going to push myself further back. And there's talk of an operation on my left, which would be taking bone out of my hip, putting it in my left, but we don't know that, and we don't know if it's going to be a different one until we've had the tests. And I appreciate everybody is super busy and super backed up, and I just need to essentially deal with it. But yeah, it's been a little bit more challenging, to say the least. As lockdown restrictions have been lifting, I've been trying to meet up with friends, go to the pub. I've been going up north with the mother as well. Found a pub up there when I was up there with my friend Ben, called the Nine Anchors. I am now calling this my northern local. Absolutely love it there. It's the tiniest little micro pub or what have you, but it's amazing. Absolutely love it. So it's good to get out and try and get out of my head. But I can't thank everybody enough that's just around, and that's just, whether it's going for a beer or whether it's listening to me rant or whether it's just like having a quick check-up on Messenger. It's all very, very appreciated. I cannot tell you how much it is appreciated. So obviously this has been a super positive video that everybody's going to have that feel-good factor afterwards. But I said I was going to keep doing this, and I've wanted to make this video for a while, but it's just been appointment after appointment, mental health issue after mental health issue, after appointment, after pain, after this, after that. And yeah, it's just, I feel like I'm at a point right now where I can just say, this is what it is. I am desperately trying to get out of this slump, trying to push forward and have some more fun times. So if you want to see those more fun times, follow me on Instagram, subscribe to this, and thank you ever so much for listening. Stay safe, and I'm sure I will see you real soon. At least sooner than this one was. Bye. Oh, should I really tell people that I'm so hot and sweaty? Oh, my life is a mess. Right. This is a very alcoholic cocktail. I thought I would need one if I was going to tell you I'd shit myself. Have fun.